the month. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, we're gonna bring that back real quick. Oh yeah, you do look good in the fun, but you gonna have to take them off to reach the life that you want. So take me with you. Okay, I'm done. What's goody good. Good. Aries, what's good? Thank you to those of you who did hold on. Thank you. This is Joy Kimberly. Bring you your late ass. I've been sick, y'all. Excuse me. Bring you your late ass new moon solar eclipse in Sag special. Damn, you alright? That's actually the Aries who just hit her foot on the door on the way out of the room. Some of you may be doing that. Anyway, this is Joy Kimberly. Bring you your late ass new moon in Sag total solar eclipse special. So, eclipse energy is fluid. It's really strong. You could be feeling this anywhere from 2 weeks before the eclipse. The eclipse was Saturday, December 4th. So 2 weeks before that was actually around the time of the full moon eclipse in Taurus. Anyway, so you can feel anywhere between then and the next year. So come back periodically and see where you are on the timeline, more or less. These messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman, Mars if you're a man, or if you identify with either energies or both. These messages may also be for people around you. They can definitely be the energies around you. And you should also definitely check out your South Node sign because this particular eclipse was on the South Node. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit us sister up for a personal session. And that's essentially that, y'all. So, I pulled 2 cards from the Moonology deck. No wild cards. And I pulled a couple of cards from the Light Seers Tarot. We'll clarify his guide with one of my other decks. And what is wrong with this shit? And that's pretty much that. I can't see my lights. I don't like that. A little better. All over my bathroom. On the floor, on the sink. And it's too high for it to have been the babies. So it's one of the teenagers. Anyway. So since it was there, I'm like, I'm not just going to let this shit go to waste. So you're not seeing shit. That is glitter. Anyway, so jumping right into your spread. The bottom of the deck for the Moonology deck is a win-win outcome is forecast. Ow, Aries. Yo, looking at your cards, your major. I'm sorry, my bad. The tarot deck. All of your cards in the spread are major arcana. All of them. You have. It's only a 3-card spread, past, present, future. But you had 3 cards come out for the present. So there's 5 cards here. All of them are majors. Aries. Aries, honey. You did not come to play, honey. Don't let your ego get in the way. Breathe, bro. Breathe. Breathe. Look at this shit. You got 2 full moon cards here and then another one. And there's one of your cards is a full moon too. So I'm gonna need you to hold on to. Oh, somebody's trying to push the button, yo. Don't let them push the button. Don't let them do it to you, Aries. Because you've got too much coming in that, you've been working for too much, yo. Like, you've been busting your ass to move forward or to bring something to fruition. Whatever the shit is, whatever you've been doing, you've been putting the work in. Don't let this little thing blow your top. Like, don't let them push your fucking buttons. Because even though it's a win-win, see how this is a scale, yo. It can go either way. Remember that. So, the other card is look at the bigger picture. And then you have believe in the impossible. and it's reversed. I think Pisces had the same thing. Bro, some of you could have a Pisces moon or a Pisces sun. Don't doubt yourself. Especially when it comes to exposing yourself, being vulnerable, whatever it is. Show the real you. Since when do you have a problem with that, Aries? Excuse me. Now, your cards are, what do you need to release? That's reversed. And the other card is, your dreams need a practical plan. It's a win-win, but you gotta have a plan. If you don't have a plan, I'm not gonna say it could go to shit, but it'll work out better if you have a plan. You're gonna have to release something. I kind of feel like you think you got it all figured out, but you really don't. You need to for some of you need to actually write this shit down. Whatever it is, write it down. Even if you don't have a full picture of it, and I feel like for a lot of you, you don't. That's why Taurus is here. Like, you need to take your time with this, because this is big. This big, honey. They're showing me big, like, money bags, yo. Sacks of it, with gold coins, like, spilling out. So, that's the general energy for you for this eclipse. The bottom of the tarot is the Knight of Swords reversed. Don't be talking about this shit either. Another thing, too, is you should probably exercise some caution. And I feel like you need to go... Notice how he's running in the card. It's reversed. I feel like you need to go back to something with a clearer head. Or not in your feelings. Okay, so here's what this eclipse is doing for some of you. Your plan, if you didn't have a plan and you moved forward with something, it didn't pan out the way you thought it was. And so for some of you, you're going to have to admit that you don't want to. You don't. This is why for a lot of you, you're keeping it to yourself because you fucked up. You fucked something up. But this eclipse is like, nah, yo, we going to shine a light on that. We know that's not what you want, but this is what's going to humble you and get you to slow the fuck down. All the way down. Too much pride. We need you to cut the shit. You're just going to have to start over. You're just going to have to because you fucked it up. Meanwhile, for a lot of you, your intuition was knocking at the door. I'm hearing a literal knock. Like they were knocking at the door and you just weren't listening. Not to the details. You were supposed to be patient with this. So for some of you now, you're gonna have to start over. Like I feel like if a tower has fallen for some of you, it's not the end. It's not the end of it. It's just it had to because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. This is a half-ass energy. In some cases, right now, this is what this feels like. Like, damn, I gotta run back and finish it and do it right, and well, maybe I can go back and no. You gotta start over. Completely. And you know that. Ace of Swords and the Fool card, like, you don't want anybody to, like, you feel like, for some of you, you feel like a fool. For some of you, you may have taken someone back and you may feel stupid about that. Or foolish. Or like you shouldn't have done it, or. It's all the same shit. So yeah, that's the bottom of the deck. Now, your first card is the past, and you have the Death card. So yeah, something definitely died, or was supposed to, or you had to stop something, and something along those lines. I don't like the way those came out. We're not even doing it. Can I have one card, please? Yeah. This is definitely some type of do-over. The card that popped out as I was setting... Fuck. My intentions was the Magician. And it came out sideways. Your clarifiers. The Five of Wands. And the Star card reversed. I feel like there may have been some type of argument or something was said, for some of you it's some type of strife or competition, like the competition is over. Like there's nothing else to, no one else or nothing else to compete about. But some of you don't realize it, or you're just now realizing it. Like, oh, this is really over. Oh, I can leave it alone. Aries, why, like, who hurt your feelings, bro? But this is the past. For some of you, though, there was an argument, and what you may not realize is that it killed. Whatever, they're showing me, like, a seedling growing. Like, the first two leaves that grow when you plant something from seed? Those two little leaves. That's like the base of whatever you're growing. And so I feel like it's those. They're not showing me anything else but those two. So for a lot of you, it's like you killed it. You, them, something. It was killed. Whatever that argument was, it was killed. Or fight for some of you. And then at the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Swords reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Ooh. Ace of Swords. Temperance. The Devil. Oh my God. King of Wands reversed. Ooh, you were big mad, huh? Big fucking mad. This feels like pride, yo. I ain't even gonna hold you up. This feels like pride. Like somebody heard something that they didn't like, so they said something. But I feel like something was said, and it was just like the last straw. Like I feel like there may have been other things leading up to this point, and whatever this was, it was minor too, because the 501, it's a fight, but it's still petty. Like it's petty. It's a 5. It's petty, bro. But either way, whatever it was that was said, it was like, bro, that's enough. That's the fuck it for me. That's the fuck it. I'm done. Because you meant that shit. And Aries, if you're the one who was dishing that out, you did mean it. You did, yeah. Yikes. Yikes. There may be a desire to heal this, or there may have been a desire to heal it, but I feel like what's done is done. For others of you, this may have been like a family member or something. If it hasn't yet, it will very soon. Now, in the present, you have you, Aries, Judgment reversed, and the Magician. Now, if this has anything to do with some type of bullshit beef, I feel like you're just done with it. Like you're over it, yo. Like whatever happened, it happened. You're moving forward, working on other. And notice how the Magician is here again. Coincidental? I think not. Judgment, like this is a final decision too. This also feels like it's some type of clarity, and I feel like for a lot of you, what you're realizing is that you need to be focusing your attention elsewhere. Like, bitch, I'm building a whole empire. Do you really think I have time for this? Do you see this, Aries? It's death. Again, yep. Y'all are going through a big-ass transformation. Some of you cut your hair. If you're a woman, you could have just did the big chop. Look at this shit. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Aries, you better work, baby. Yes, honey, you see it. You like, I see the bigger picture. I get it now. I get it. I heard it all by myself. Really? Come on, Aries. Some of you are building something by yourself too, though. Some of you are way more focused on your coin than anything else. Some of you may also see that if this King of Pentacles is reversed for some of you, it's like you're realizing where the instabilities are and where you need to fix it. Damn. Page of Wands reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Tower reverse, and then the Chariot. Right. And the High Priestess. Whew. Bro. Okay, so there's going to be an abundance of money coming in for you too. For some of you, it's going to be a trickle, and then it's going to be like a whole ass waterfall. Then it's going to be a trickle again. For others of you, it'll be just like a continuous flow and an increase in a continuous flow of money. But it's like you realize where you've been fucking up, and so now you're way more cautious. You think it out a little more. You're following your intuition. Tower reverse. This is not only are you preventing yourself from going back through the same shit you just went through, this is also an internal. For some of you, it's an upheaval. For others of you, though, like you're recalibrating. You're ascending, bro. For some of you, it's a little painful. For others of you, not so much. You may not want to do shit the way you got to do it, but I don't feel like you want to fuck it up again. So you like, you know what? This is what I got to do. Fine, I'm gonna do it. Fine. Another thing too is taking accountability and being honest about something. What? I don't know. For some of you, you're being honest with yourself. But either way, that's your present energy. Now, in the future, this eclipse brings you this Chariot energy. Remember I told you all of your cards were majors? Right. So, with the Chariot being here, because you've taken this stance, if you will, of doing what's right for everyone, not just yourself, and being honest. And for some of you, you could even be asking for forgiveness from someone, and turning over a new leaf. But either way, whatever this transformation is that you're going through, this eclipse is going to, like, put that shit on steroids, bro. Like, if this is a two-horse chariot, the eclipse is gonna turn it into, like, 20 horses. Like, it feels like it's accelerated. Like, you're moving forward, but this is not slow now because you slowed the fuck down and you made a plan. Because remember, that was one of your main cards. It needs practical, what was it? Your dream needs a practical plan. Right. Because you slowed down and did that, the universe is going to speed shit up for you now. Well, not now, but in the future. Oh, this is nice. This ain't. Here's the warning with this, or like the advice, if you will. Now, you got the Chariot clarified by the Hermit reversed. Better than I was. Hey, sis. I know it's still kind of irritated, though. You know. I feel like in the future, you know that you need to shift your focus and essentially focus on what is important. Because you've already had the enlightenment. Like, for some of you, you're going through a dark night of the soul. For others of you, yeah. You're just learning some harsh truths about yourself that you have to do something about. Now, you got to do something about it. With the Queen of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups reversed, Page of Wands reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and then you have the Three of Swords. The World card, and then Temperance. It's the ego, yo. Don't let the ego trip you up. Don't let the ego trip you up. For some of you, you may have to, I heard, shift your focus again. It's like you're focused on one thing and you're almost going to be there, and then all of a sudden the Chariot switches on you. You're like, but we were going this way and we were this close, and they're like, yeah, we don't care. We don't care. We're going this way now. And so for some of you, you could be in your feelings about that. But I feel like it's for a reason. It's for you to be able to heal. Because even though you've made these, like, you've grown in leaps and bounds and shit, you still have wounds that you need to heal in order to move forward into her alternate reality or destiny or whatever the situation is for you. In order for you to do that, you have to address this. There's no getting, you cannot run from it. And that's what a lot of you are trying to do. You can't run from this. So, I feel like in the present too, back to the present card placement, it's like you may have a choice right now, especially with Judgment here. You may still have a choice to address it now as opposed to thinking that, you know, well, I learned this and I learned that and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. All of that. You can't fool the universe. They know. Are you kidding me? You cannot fool them. And so they're like, all right, that's what you want to do, Aries? Okay. We're going to detour right over here. Right on over here. Right here. So, I mean, it's a future card placement. You can still deal with it now. You can address this now instead of later. But you're going to have to address it. Some of you are trying to act like you don't care and shit. You do. Look at the circle here. You do. You do. You're trying to act like you don't, but you do. You do, yo. It is what it is. Just because you don't talk about it doesn't mean it didn't happen. You're not fooling anybody. And the universe is going to be like, hi. Hey. Time to pay the piper. And you don't want to have to do that, yo, because there's too much growth here. So, if you need to journal, do some fucking journaling. Whatever it is that you need to release, though, it is time. Remember, this is a South Node eclipse. South Node, not North Node. That's the shit you gotta let go of. Just saying. That's it, y'all. We're done. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Like the video, share the shit out of it. All that. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Also, all my information is below in the description box if you want to hit this stuff for a personal session. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we're out of here, y'all. Don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend about Joy Kimberly. And don't let people get used to treating her like shit. Toodles.